Hello YouTuber, today I'll be showing you how to replace a sway bar in 2013 Ford Taurus. So first we're going to start off by jacking up the car and then taking off the lug nuts of the tire. You should probably release the lug nut when you first started before you jack up the car, because once you jack it, the tire will be moving. The sway bar that we have in this video is actually completely broken off, as you can see in the picture on the top, and it's even bended. So we're gonna replace that. There is two bolts, one on the top, one on the bottom, and they're both held by a nut, and on the top and the outside there is an hex key that you can put in if in case it's spinning inside. It's spinning on itself and not going. You can't take it off easily. It's always better if you add a WD-40 or off nut so you can release the nut easier. We had to use a plier in the back because it just made the job easier to take off the nut. For the bottom nut, the whole unit was moving. The unit that connects both sway bars and the driver's side to the passenger side, it was completely moving, so we had to use a sway bar to hold it in place and then take the nut off, as you can see in the video. You can use two sockets, one to hold the sway bar in place where it actually sits on the arm, and then the other one is to lose the nut. Once the nut completely loose, you can take off the sway bar, and in a reverse order you're gonna start installing the new one. You might need to bend the head a little bit, the top of the sway bar, so it moves actually and sits in place, because then when you move the steering wheel, the sway bar will actually move up and bottom and so on. So you would have to probably just bend it a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, whatever that would match to actually get into the hole first, and then you would start tightening the bolt. It's always a good idea to start off by tightening the bolt with your hand a little bit so you don't double thread it, and then you use a drill or whatever you have to tighten it fast, or you could just use the ratchet and socket with it. The sizes that we use for the nuts were 21. Yours could be different, depends on the exact year and model, or if you're doing it for a different car but same brand like Ford Fusion or so. The Allen key inside size 10, and then the outside is the socket is 21. After you're done, you just put the tire back on and put the lug nut and tighten them in a star order. Don't do it in a circle order. It's better if you do it in a star order to hold the tire properly. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button.